Everybody, it's Old School Nerd. Surprise! Saturday morning. For those of you who are right now watching my live stream on YouTube, where you guys can ask me any question in the world. The one question you guys didn't ask me is, hey, did you ever do a reaction to Greatest Show on Earth? No, but we can do it now. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the amazing support. I'm doing this reaction because of the amazing, insane amount of comments that all of you awesome members of my YouTube family have requested this particular show. Nightwish, the greatest show on earth, in 4K. My recording isn't in 4K, so it doesn't matter, but I ain't got Disney money. So here we go. The link to this original amazing video will be in the description below. Please check it out. Let's do this. I'm so pumped. Everyone has said this is the greatest performance of Nightwish, and I hope you're right, because everything else has been good, great, insane. Old School Nerd. Let's do this.
Koskettimet, Tuomas Holopainen.
Tuomas. Okay, now I know how to say the word Thomas in Swedish. Again, I love how he does the keyboards at an angle. When I play djembe, I also put my djembe at a forward angle. It's better for your back, the ergonomics, the feel. It's a more natural position if you're standing up. And it's easier on your back. Wow. So many bands have gotten away from the ability to do epic intros. Not Nightwish. Wow. I see that vanity ramp right there. Miss Jensen needs to be power walking down that sucker. Wow. Well, here we go. Maybe it is like Disney. The lighting they have on his eyes is pretty creepy, actually. Okay, but before this gets into this, two things. You know I stop videos, right? It's because there are things that I see that I notice that I go nuts about, okay? A lot of you know that I'm a huge Disney nerd. And one of the things I did about 4 or 5 years ago, I took a tour while at Disney World at the Magic Kingdom. And there is a tour where we go underground and we see all the different behind the scenes stuff. And one of the things that our tour guide did was he worked in what's the name of the department is Synchronization. And what it was the department where they would synchronize fireworks to music. And the thing is, the fireworks that are going off above the stage here are launching probably about 2 seconds before his note. So it has to be synchronous, and the person running the fireworks show, it has to be programmed according to wherever they are in the song, just like the lights and the videography. It's all done coordinated. So to almost, I could say Thomas because that's usually what we say, but to Umas, he knows there's going to be either a click track, and I hate saying the click track, but he's coordinating so many things. I know there has to be a cueing in his ears that tells him, look, this is where I am. I'm playing this thing and everything else, and this is what I'm going to do this. The fireworks are going to go off like a second or so before because they know what the height is going to be because of the charge. So he knows that when he hits this, it should go boom right afterwards or right when he does it. It's more complex than that we realize. And to put this on is really cool. Also, another thing is people think that he played the exact same thing for 2 minutes, and he didn't. He slowly built that melody. He would add a half note, a little half step, or he would add a change of key, and he built that thing up all the way. You just didn't realize because he went so slow building it. I love that stuff. It's so good. Let's go. Flute, Irish flute, Swedish flute, Norwegian flute. I don't know what it is. Okay, whoa. That's the guitarist. Okay, so he plays the guitar. He's playing a wood flute. Now, wood flutes are pretty much, you can find wood flutes around the world. That's not necessarily saying, oh, that's an Irish flute or a Swedish flute or a Finnish flute or a Germanic flute or a Japanese flute. Almost every culture around the world has a long, solid wood flute, and they all sound very similar. There are a little bit of differences depending upon how it's crafted and its history. So I'm not going to label it from any one place in the world because I could point out 1,000 videos and go around the world. And almost every culture has the basis of a wooden flute because it's one of the most ancient instruments ever made. I mean, it's a hollow piece of wood with holes in it to change key. So almost every culture has it. But I think it's amazing sounding, but that's not why I stopped it. Say, oh, look, he's playing a wood flute, and that could be the end of it. I see what's in his lap. And that is a bagpipe. It's not the bagpipe that a lot of you think of, where you wear it and you blow air into it and no, it's a different type. It's a squeeze bagpipe where you don't have to do the amount of work that a Scottish bagpipe does. I don't know if that's an Irish bagpipe or maybe another country. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with bagpipes, mainly because I'm scared of them. They frighten me. Since I was a wee lad, the bagpipe has frightened me. You know what? If this had been just a little bit later in the day, of course, if this is further north on the hemisphere, they may not get fully dark during the summer, but the darker you get, the better the fireworks are, of course. Oh, Miss Janssen is in the building. Am I ready for this? Nope. Such a different look for her. I mean, she's got the cape going, this harness, white harness looking over a black top and stuff. It's really cool. Her eye makeup makes her look a little bit more careworn, a little bit more down. So when she came out, her look was a little bit solemn and did not have that. You have to understand, all the Nightwish I've seen is the Wacken show and the Wembley show, and on those, she's seen most of those videos. She's very countenance is very positive and upbeat and light and airy. And this one, it seems like she's telling a darker story, or at least appearing to be that way. That's what I'm catching from it. Remember, everybody, these are just my thoughts, how I feel. Probably wrong on 90% of this shit. Oh, but I'm not wrong. The 10% that I know I'm not wrong is they're awesome. That lighting is haunting. Anybody else know that I'm hearing drums, but there's no drummer? Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's changing. The melody is... it's definitely changing. Bagpipe time? Yep. Sorry, didn't mean to stop it. That I did see the bellows underneath his right arm, so it is not a Scottish bagpipe where you inflate it with the mouth. It's a bellows bagpipe. So
after sleeping through 100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun? To work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up.
Oh, everybody's out now. Huge error on my part, by the way. I really thought that the guy playing the flute and the bagpipe was the guitarist of the band, and he's not, because the guitarist is now out there, unless he has a twin brother. But either way, gotta be honest with you, kind of digging the flute and bagpipe player. If they want to bring him on and just have him at every show, I'm good with that, because that's, yeah, I dig the difference. But that was a mistake on Old School Nerd's part. Please be gentle in the comments. Ooh, we're throwing fire now. Uh-oh. Miss Jansen is coming back out.
The cosmic law of gravity pulled the new worlds around the fire. A careless cold infinity in every vast direction. Lonely Pharaoh in the Goldilocks zone. Has a tale to tell. From the stern nursery into a carving feast.
Okay, I know y'all hate it when I do this, but I've got to. That is the most haunting sound I've ever heard come from her. That emotionless oracle type. I mean, I'd love for her to be the sound of my Alexa, but but that is it's robotic, it's feelingless, it's emotionless. It's that, it's like an oracle, just without emotion, without any feeling whatsoever, dictating you the fate around you. It's a haunting sound coming from someone who we know normally is such a beautiful voice. It does impact. What also impacts is she's throwing down these words and this verse to you in a emotionless way. her eyes show vacancy and emotion. I mean, look at those eyes. I mean, it's almost scary. And at the same time, there's a sea turtle swimming in the background. What? Hey, this is so good. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, she's smiling, so I'm okay now. Oh, fishies.
Biological holy enter the tapestry of chemistry. There's a light in the garden leading us to Mother of all. We are one.
Okay, whoa. I have said this before during Romanticide, that the bass player was a hidden gem. I mean, granted, he's amazing his playing is good. I love the way his bass guitar looks. I've always complimented his bass guitar. It's so pretty. But he has a really good voice. And the fact that he can really go up and do the harmonizing backing vocal with Floor and not be like down here, but like he's up there with her, which that dude's talented as hell. I mean, y'all have told me many times he's talented and he does sing lead on some songs and I'm looking for them. I'm going to enjoy them. I had to stop just to give him props because Bad Santa, whew, he's so good. Yeah, his nickname to me is Bad Santa. The flute bagpipe player is singing background too, and he may be the higher voice. I don't know. Oh, fire! Here she goes. Enemy.
What will be science of the Devonian Sea? Alien stars riding the tail of a soul.
It's so good.
New opening for the greatest show.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking for the overhead clap. There it is. It's perfect overhead clap placement. And they are showing up, aren't they? Wow. That's a beautiful venue. That's a beautiful stadium. So many happy people. That's awesome. I really like that. I wasn't expecting the cutoff though. Why is everybody gone? Uh-oh. Whoa. It's haunting. Okay, totally get it now. Cool. It's so damn good. I would pause it and comment, but I don't want to piss bad Santa off. We're too close to Christmas for that. She's so damn good. Gotta get my go juice, excuse me. I thought something was wrong because I heard kind of like a little tap of music in the background. Great show.
Ja isolla! We were
I saw the Maasai warrior jumping in the corner, which is awesome. Jeez. I mean, for real. Holy cow.
We were here. Kiitos.
Damn, they are so, I mean, really? Oh my God. I'm not going to talk a lot about this because there are some things that I want to do, because I'm going to be streaming here in a few minutes, but with all of you. But I do want to talk real quick about some of the imagery that I saw and what it means to me. Okay, and I know that there are a lot of Nightwish people that have read the books and they know all the lore and they know everything about every song. But when you come in and you don't know anything about a song and you don't know what it's about, that's where the music reaches out to those who don't understand. And what they glean from it is the message that they hope to convey. And I get a lot of the imagery, especially, everyone that's in Nightwish is from Nordic countries. Floor's from Holland, but still, it's still attached to the sea. So you've got Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Holland, Belgium, the UK, Ireland, France, Spain, Portugal, all these countries that lie along those the North Atlantic and the North Sea, they're very, very, very dependent upon the ocean. And it's especially, so much of the power of the ocean dictates places like Denmark and Norway, where there's more coastline than there is non-coastline. And of course, the UK and Ireland, they're on islands. So to start off with the ocean and the mysteries and wonders and power of the sea, and how, according to Darwinism and evolution, life began in the sea and developed from there. Totally get it to be such a strong part of the beginning of the song. And then when it transitioned into fire, that's another course of nature. That's where nature pushes back against itself, a cleansing fire. A lot of the legends show fire to be the great equalizer. When you're dealing with fire upon the land, it is, in many places of the world, fire is needed to cleanse the land from impurities, and it's needed. And then, of course, the song transitions into the ravages of man and a man's unnatural state of being, where we have a tendency to manipulate natural law for the betterment of our own selves in a selfish way. That debate and argument is going to go on for my lifetime and probably all of your lifetimes. How much impact do humans put on the world? And then it transitions into a joyous, some of the things that humans have done in their past, whether it be war, polluting, or overpopulation, industrialization, transfers into then part of the story where we realize that we're not just little tiny cogs in a giant machine, but how we're individuals, and those faces come up and you see the people dancing and the people sharing their love and joy and emotions through dance and song and smiles. And it was important because the entire crowd was there, because it's like, yeah, this is in our past, but this could be our future. And it's a wonderful story. And it is one of the greatest shows on earth. I mean, and not just the fire and pyro and fireworks and all this other stuff, but the way they layered the music, the way this music goes through. I mean, this is one of those songs that when it starts up at a Nightwish concert, it's like this is coming. This is a song a lot of us are here for. This would be like, if you go to a Metallica show and they start playing Master of Puppets. There's just something about Master of Puppets that I've been to 4 Metallica shows, and all my Metallica shows, when you go to Metallica, when they do the intro for Master of Puppets, there's just something about the vibe of the crowd that changes. Same here. Nightwish is an experience that I've said this before. I'm gonna say it one more time before I end this little review here. We're past 30 minutes. On a 20-minute song. It's not my fault. I have to see this band live. It is probably number 2 on my bucket list. Can't tell you what number 1 is. It's personal, but this is definitely number 2 on my bucket list. I've traveled to Europe. I lived in Aberdeen for a short time. I've traveled through Europe and stuff, and I got to be honest with you, I feel really bad that I missed out on this. And now with COVID, I have to wait like all of you have to. Check out Nightwish's page. Check out their YouTube channel. It's amazing. Also, check out Flori Jansen's page. If you haven't seen it lately, she did a cover of Alone, which I did a reaction to. She did other covers. Also, she does little vlogs on her YouTube channel. Talks about that awesome hair whip she does. Does it make her dizzy? Do you know? Well, she talks about it. And I know she has a release thing coming out today. I mean, she's always posting amazing things, and it's really cool to get kind of a little personal pop from Miss Jansen. So my name is Old School Nerd. Thank you so much to all of you on YouTube. You're my family. This will probably go live today during my live stream. I'm not going to tell the people in my live stream. It's going to be kind of a surprise. But this is my little thank you to all of you. You've suggested this song over the last 2 weeks, and it is now 2 weeks, and we're about to hit 6,000 subscribers. And I cannot begin to tell you how insanely unexpected all of it is, and it's because of all of you. So again, thank you. Thank you so much for being here, sharing this with me. And I know, again, 90% of the stuff I'm saying is probably wrong because I don't know. I'm just going off what I see and what I'm feeling. And but I'm sharing it with you. And I know that all of you, the amazing Nightwish Army, and so many other people that are not part of the Nightwish Army will share your thoughts. And your thoughts will probably be real and true because you know the band better than I do. So please share. Please be gentle. I'm a soft guy. I know I have a beard. Look at my pretty blue eyes. I'm sweet. I'm tender. Don't hurt me. I should go fuck myself. All right, guys. I love you so much. I have to leave now. I gotta upload this to YouTube, and I gotta go live on YouTube right now. So ridiculous. All right, guys. We'll see you later. The next reaction will be coming in tomorrow. As always, we do at least 2 a day. Even if it's stuff that you guys don't want to see, we're doing 2 a day. This was so good. 20 minutes of musical mastery. Thanks. See you guys later.